Hello and welcome to Cricbuzz Comm Box. I'm Saiyami Kher and I have Joyda with me. Joyda, CSK was 60 for 1 in their power play and now they're 79 for 4 after the 10 over point. Nothing going right for CSK after the power play. Ruturaj, Gaikwad got out on 2, Rahul Mitchell got out on 30 and Rahul Chahar clearly the pick of the bowlers.
Absolutely. That bowl over from Rahul Chahar has really changed the match because he came in. Remember, Harpreet Brar was the first spinner to be used. He went for 19 in that over. This is, I think, the 5th over. No, it was the 6th over. And then Chahar comes on and he's been absolutely spectacular. Those 2 wickets, the first one of Ruturaj was a bit lucky. Ball was a bit outside off stump, but he got an edge. Good catch by Jitesh. But the second one, big blow. You know, Shivam Dube, the man in form, getting him out first ball, really big. And then, of course, Rahul Mitchell got a bit of a dodgy decision because, you know, it went umpire's call. That ball was definitely going down leg. He was angry, but yeah, it means that there's a lot of pressure now suddenly on CSK.
We'll have a look at CSK's batting card. Ajinkya went early. He went for 9 and then Rahul Mitchell and Ruturaj Gaikwad steadied the ship when we thought that this is going to get to a nice 200 plus score. But clearly after that, they've lost too many wickets.
Yeah, I think they've just been caught out, and normally people like Ruturaj, Rahul Mitchell, when they get to their 30s, they manage to convert them into big scores. Ruturaj is known for doing that. So his wicket is a big loss to them. But at this point in time, it's not as if the pitch is doing too much. The spinners are getting a bit of bounce. They're bowling well. But it's not a very threatening pitch at all. And you still, if you look at it, you still have Dhoni to follow. You still have Santner to follow. Shardul Thakur can bat. So there's a bit of batting still to come. They could use the super sub and got in Samir Rizvi as well. So there's batting to come still. And therefore, it all depends on how these two play, how long they play and how long they stabilize the ship.
Well, Punjab have used 6 bowlers. We'll have a look at the bowling. Like I said, Rahul Chahar, the pick of the bowlers there. These kind of figures in T20 cricket, 2 overs, 5 runs, 2 wickets. It's been a dream run for him.
Absolutely. He was dropped for a couple of matches. He's come back and he's done really well for them. And what's happening out here is because they have 6 bowlers who are legitimate bowlers. Now you have 2 left-handers. They can't risk Harpreet Brar coming in. But because they have that 6th bowler, they're not bothered about it because they can just shuffle their other bowlers around. If Brar doesn't bowl also, it's okay. Curran can bowl an extra over and they'll still make it up.
Well, we've seen them kind of hold back Rahul Chahar for the 19th over. Do you think they'll maybe hold Harpreet or Rahul Chahar for the end, for the death overs?
So it all depends. Normally, they like to give Rahul Chahar a go at Dhoni. So that might be possible, but this may not be the best ground because in this ground, even if you miss time, you could go for 6. But I still feel they'll keep 1 Chahar over for Dhoni. Harpreet, I don't think they'll bring in while the left-handers are there. And Harshal is doing well. Curran can come back and bowl a few. So I think there's a lot of bowling there which they can use around. And all depends on how these two put at least a 3 or 4 or 5 over partnership together.
So for CSK, strategy-wise, they will kind of make sure they get a partnership here going for the next 4 overs. You feel they won't be attacking too much, right?
I don't think they can afford to. They will attack if the ball is there to attack. They're not going to take any risks. And if they get an early wicket, we expect to see somebody like a Samir Rizvi walk in as the impact sub because I don't think they'll have an option.
So you don't think they'll get in Santner next if a wicket falls early?
They could go for Santner, but I think they might just play the impact sub call if another wicket falls very early.
Well, Joyda, you know what happened when Dhoni played here back in 2010. So most CSK fans will want a repeat of that 54 that he had gotten in 20-odd balls. For CSK fans, there is, of course, Dhoni to come, Shardul to come, Santner to come, and if at all, an impact sub. We'll wait and watch, give you all the updates in the mid-match show. So do join us there.